He's getting cocky. Isn't that something? Little rooster getting cocky. He's got a, what they call a waffle comb. Doesn't stand up. I had a Seabright rooster one time with that little waffle comb on him. Yeah, this pen is starting to smell a little bit foul. Can you get it? Foul? Yeah. Time to change out the bedding. What do you guys want? Oh, them ducks follow me around. It must be the Pied Piper or something. I don't know, guys. Got some stuff done. Been getting some stuff knocked out, guys. Thank you very much, Tim Robinette. This is what your boxes ended up looking like. These are mediums, and I got the deeps. We got 20 now. You gave me 10, five boxes of each, and I cut them up, and this is what we ended up with. I re-waxed. Those didn't get re-waxed because I ran out of wax. But oh yeah, them smell good. Them smell good. See, you guys, if you keep an eye out, guys. I see them all the time. I've seen a bunch of guy had a truckload of mediums on Craigslist. He wanted, and with frames in them for $8 a piece. And I think they were 10 frame. You could have taken those things and done this, cut them in half, and add a piece of plywood to the side of that thing. These are all dipped too in that tall earth. All these preservative. And I only put one coat of paint on them with good exterior paint. But actually, because I was running out of paint and I didn't want to buy another can. I think these will be fine. I picked up another gallon of Oops paint that I'm gonna be, but it's interior, but it's white. I've got lots of exterior here. Oops paint. It's a dark color, and which I'm gonna paint these. I cut out 20 lids. I got 20 nuke lids, and these are dipped in tall earth too, and you can see that patina color on them. These are gonna be painted. All the lips around in the top. I'm not going to paint the underside. The bees will properly set up nice for me. But yeah, that's all I do for a lid, guys. I don't do all that migratory action and all that. I just do that. If they warp a little bit, I don't care. Gives the bees another place to crawl in and out of. They say, oh, Steve-O, you're going to have hive beetles. I don't worry about hive beetles because I put my ST traps in these things. Every one of them gets a trap. So what I did, here's the handles of the old ones. So what I did, I had cut off pieces, and I just glued them. I glued them, and then I shot it in with a brad nailer, 18 gauge, 1.25 inch, and then I came back with 2 drywall screws. Yeah. So that's that. I got 100 deep frames. I loaded up all those frames. All of those other 10 deeps I got are all loaded up with frames. I bought Man Lake Plasticell, and I also rolled every one of them in that box, 100 of them, with beeswax. But I ran out of beeswax. I got to get more to finish these up. But yeah, this is going to work good, and these will fit right on top of my beefy beehives, guys. I've got a mixed batch here. I've got beefy beehives, and I've got these standard hives. These will fit right on top. And these hives that are needing extra room out here, which they will be this month, and I'll show you why in a little bit. And they're going to be expanding. I know a lot of you guys in the far north are shutting down, putting your bees up, and but we've still got plenty to do here in Florida. Actually, we've got about 2 more months. We've got 2 more months probably of honey flow yet. So, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I got 20 lids out of 1 sheet of 3/4 plywood. 20 lids. And that will take care of everything I've got so far. But I'm still making more all winter. These are the ends. These are the ends of the beefies. Beefy beehives right here. I added a 1/2 inch piece there to that. That's just 2 pine studs glued together. Yeah. I did rough up this little add-on piece also. But those will be getting built. And so that's that. All right, you guys calm down here now. And we'll get out here. I'll show you what's going on. We got to get into that hive today too out here. That queen castle. That four chambered queen castle. Let's get into that today and see if those girls made it back from mating flight. See you in a bit. Okay guys, here's our fall honey crop going on, just starting to happen. Usually it happens around September 15th. Today's 23rd, September 23rd. But yeah, here it is. Just billions of little blooms. This is Brazilian pepper. And what you'll get here by Christmas time, after the flow's done, I don't see any bees working this. I have in the past, in years past, walking down through on this causeway here. But it loves, I mean, the salt water is just right here. Stone's throw right here is the bay. You've got mangroves. It loves to intermingle with mangroves. Here's your mangroves here. It loves to get in with that. And starts out with a real small green little bloom, and then it blows up into this. Excellent crop, guys. This is the beekeepers, Florida beekeepers love this stuff. The state of Florida hates it. They want to eradicate it, but it's not going to happen. It's like trying to eradicate fire ants. That will never happen. After this crop comes, this will go right on into, this will run about a whole month. And go on into October, and then after that you can take off down around Port Punta Gorda, Northport, Port Charlotte, Venice area. This stuff is thick. Of course, the bulldozers have taken out a lot of it to make developments and whatnot. But back in the 80s, I worked it down there in Northport, Port Charlotte area, and you can make literally barrels of honey with this product here. And it is just about guaranteed. The only thing that'll take this out is a hurricane. I had one year that it actually did not totally wipe it out, but I got in the middle of it, and it always blooms during the hurricane season, so you take a chance there. But after that crop, then I would go to Naples into the punk forest. It's called Metaleuca, or paper tree. I think it comes from Australia. It was seeded back in the 1800s from what I understand, along with this here, this plant here. So that's a little history on it. Excellent honey crop. A lot of migratory beekeepers, commercial guys, come into Florida. So South Florida is full of migratory beekeepers right now. They winter over here. They make honey, and they get a suntan too. So if you guys, I know you guys are putting bees in your shed up in Canada and all that, but I feel sorry for you, because we Florida beekeepers, we just keep on trucking. And then by February, our maple trees start blooming, and then here comes the swarm cells, guys. So if you're in Florida, be watching them hives in February. Don't let them swarm on you. I didn't lose a hive this year, knock on wood. I did not lose a hive this year to swarming. So that's it, a little quickie there. We'll have to get back in the base camp there, and I got to do a lot of painting today. We'll get into that one colony and check out that queen castle and see if them girls made it back from their mating flight, and if they did, maybe we can transfer them to larger equipment, maybe go into 5s and free up that queen castle for the queens I got coming up here. I'm gonna need a spot for those. See you in a bit. Okay guys, here's another one blooming out pretty nice here. Now my neighbor Hippie John was telling me, once these will all turn to red berries, this thing will be really, right around Christmas time, this thing will really be full of red berries. And he's telling me, Hippie John said, you can take those berries and rub them between your fingers or your hands and knock off that red coating on there. Let those little black seeds dry and then run them through a coffee mill, and you can use them just like you can pepper. So I have never heard of that before. Sounds like it. Sounds to me like it worked. I don't know where you got that information, but that's what he's telling me. Hippie John's pretty into nature, and he has some cool ideas on stuff. But anyway, around December too, all the grackles, they fly in from the north, the big old black grackles, and they really eat the heck out of these berries, and then they get drunk, and then they start bouncing off car windshields and stuff like that. So yeah, so we'll get a big flush of those in around December, and then they just in the fourth spring they fly back north to get drunk on something up there. All right, there's another Brazilian pepper. It's starting to happen. It is happening. It'll be going on into probably mid-October. You can make a lot of liquid gold with this crop right here. Okay guys, it's been about 3 weeks since we loaded this 4-chambered Queen Castle with Carniolan virgins. Let's get into this thing and see what's happening. As always, the first thing we got to get into is a whole family of bull ants. Yeah. Let's just terminate them, okay? Yeah, let's terminate them. Smoker's got to give me a hard time this morning. I cut down my beetle traps smaller. They were 4x4, but I had to cut them down to fit in there.
Well, look what they're doing, guys. Filling it out. We got a laying queen in here too. Our Carniolan queen came back. This is the one, this is the side I introduced, as you remember, with that cage. Yeah, she's laying good, guys. She's laying it up good. There she is. There's our queen. Well, that's one good one. Check the rest. Okay, guys, the second chamber failed. I'm into the third chamber now, and this one's putting up some honey, and she's laying eggs in this bottom here in this little comb here. Here's your Carniolan queen right there. Not bad. They started to sell here. Maybe they don't like her. Maybe they don't like their new queen. Well, that wasn't super impressive. We've got 2 queens, and there are some eggs over there. I didn't see the queen. they've started to sell. Maybe they don't like her. Maybe they're changing her out already. I don't know. But we're going to wait another week here, come back in and see how it's doing. And these other queens here, if they're pulling out that other frame good, they've got elbow room. And I am feeding them. So as soon as they blow out that other frame, then I can transfer them into a 5 and pour the food to them. I got my other unit here ready, Queen Castle, and I just taped off my back 90s feeder holes here. I'm rigging it just the way I did this one. It seems to be working. And I've got 3 chambers here instead of 4. See, I got my 90 comes in right flush with the inside wall. Nice little unit. I mean, it's kind of a pain to build these. I don't know if I'll build any more of them, to be honest with you. I think what I'll do is just use 2 framers. I think I've got 22 framers sitting right over here. So I don't know as if I'll fool with this stuff here anymore. But I've got them. So you can put up 7 queens here. 7 queen starters. And we'll see how it goes. So, all right, guys, that's a quickie for now. Keep after it. Keep making that equipment. Don't be sitting around your rocking chair feeding the potbelly stove and watching your potbelly grow bigger eating Cheetos, you know. Steve-O ain't gonna put up with that now. So, get her done, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Be happy. See ya. Okay, Martin, this is your hive here. I've got her stacked up here. They're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. She's laying all this out in here. She's doing real well. She's doing so well, Martin, that I may need to steal a frame or 2 to get some of my virgins going. I'm going to borrow from some of your stock here, but she's looking good. She's looking good. She's filling up with bees, really nice. I mean, she's got plenty of elbow room in here. So, if I steal anything out of your hive, it'll be very minimal. And I'm going to keep the feed to them because they're really not overabundant. We're just getting into this pepper flow right now. And so, matter of fact, this really pretty orange or yellowish kind of bright wax, that is coming in from pepper honey right there. I can tell you that. It's kind of a bright yellow wax they're making. And that's coming from that pepper. Yeah, she's just, this is all open brood, and she is just pounding a slab full of eggs. Slab full of eggs. She was a little slow to start up, Martin, but once she got cranking, she's a breadwinner. Yeah. So when you get back to Florida, we may have to do some, you know, some genetic swap. We'll swap bees back and forth, whatever. So we come out good on the deal, you know. So we both come out good on the deal. Let's put it that way. All right, guys, that's it for now. Catch you on the next one. See ya. Okay, guys. Back at you. Back at you. I was just popping out a few of these beetle traps, beetle barns that I noticed. You see them propolised up like this. get them out of there and put in fresh ones. But check out the amount of beetles in this trap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26 beetles. And that's at about, I'm going to say 3 weeks. They've gobbled up all the bait that was in there, and then they had a heart attack. Oh, isn't that a shame? There's one thing that I hate more than Joe Biden, guys, is hive beetles, okay? That's all I'm going to say. All right, buddy. See you later. Bye-bye.